Did you know that the Dubai Floating Bridge opens up for boats to pass at night and then closes again in the morning for the cars to pass over it? In this video, I'll tell you how all this happens every day. Before I tell you how this happens, let me give you a brief history of how the floating bridge came into existence. The floating bridge is not the only bridge crossing the creek. We have several other bridges that cross the creek from Dubai to Deira and from Deira to Bajman or Dubai. The other options, if you don't use the floating bridge, you have Shindagatano in Deira, there's Al Maktoum Bridge, you have Al Garhoud Bridge, and you have Business Bay Crossing. Alternatively, you can use the Abra boat to cross from Dubai to Deira and from Deira to Dubai. The other option is to use a foot tunnel which goes underwater, or by metro which also goes underwater. So all these are options to cross from Deira to Dubai and from Dubai to Deira. Now, the floating bridge is one of the oldest bridges, and at a point there was a lot of traffic jam on the existing bridge, which was the Al Maktoum Bridge. So the authorities wanted to create a bridge that will solve the issue of traffic jam, especially during rush hours, in the mornings and in the evenings. They wanted a bridge that will be set up very fast, quickly, and it can solve the problem. The floating bridge is called a floating bridge because it is floating on water. It is not on pillars, it is floating. Just imagine a ferry that is stationed for cars to pass, and at some point it can move away and there will be no cars passing. So this helps to put the bridge up in the morning during rush hours. All day it will work, and then the evening the bridge can move away for boats to pass, people to move around on water, and again in the morning the same thing happens. Now in this video I'm going to show you how this whole starts. At about 10:45, cars get stopped from either sides and barricades are put, and then cars get diverted to use alternative bridges like I mentioned earlier. After that, the inspectors check the road, they check the attachments, they detach the rods from each other, and they start the boats. They are motorized boats that push the rods on different sides. One lane moves, a portion of one lane moves to the left, and a portion of another lane moves to the right. That creates enough space for boats to pass. This is how it starts when the engines are engaged to start moving the road. The same process is reversed in the morning at about 6 o'clock for the early morning traffic to start passing over the floating bridge. So this is repeated every single day. 10 o'clock at night, the bridge opens up for the boats to pass, and then in the morning 6 o'clock, the bridge closes for the cars to pass over it. And if you're moving over this bridge, you don't even feel like you're moving on water. You don't feel like it's floating. It's like a fixed road on ground. So that's it for today. It was just all about the floating bridge in Dubai that moves away for the boats at night and comes back in the morning for the cars to go over it. Thank you. Watch out for the next video.